was thinking that I'm going to go with the Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You.
Right. That's
big.
That's quite high.
Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You're watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome to the final series of Outnumbered. Crazy! I don't even remember when I actually originally started doing Outnumbered. It feels like it was only yesterday, because I'll tell you what, this show has just literally flown by. It really has. I think it was about a year ago. I did the first episode 29th of June 2024, and I released, as I'm recording this, it's the 1st of September. I literally released the behind the scenes video for series 1 literally a year ago today. So I've done, 3 full series and God knows how many Christmas episodes in that amount of time. And I have just loved every minute of this show. So today, in theory, I am planning on recording every single remaining episode of this show, which means that I'm about to sit down and record 8 episodes if you include the 2 Christmas specials that follow this particular series, and the aim is to get them all out on Patreon nice and early for you all to check them out. I've got about a week and a half to get them all filmed, edited, uploaded to Patreon by the day that the first episode goes out on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, head on to the Patreon. You are very likely to see many episodes remaining of Outnumbered. That will be up early, which you can watch early if you sign up to any of the tier levels. For now, we're doing Series 5, Episode 1, which is called The Hamster. What the hell has Ben done with the hamster this time?
No, I pressed 7, but the man on 7 said I had to press 3, and you're 3.
Oh. Maybe Ben's been fiddling around with it. Oof. That's a painful feeling. Ooh. Ooh. What about you? True. Because there's a boy. There's a boy. No. Spartacus. Is there? Oh. Great way to build his confidence, Mum. Yeah. No. Yeah, because he'd kick your ass. Towelhead can. Oh my god. Magnetic. Oh. How do you know? No, you can't. You have to be 18 to get a tattoo, unless that's changed, and I'm not new on that. And the thing with that is, like, I've never understood the phases that we've gone through. I don't know if this was a trend at this time, but I definitely remember when I was at school. So maybe, hey, what was this? This would have been what, 2012. So only talking about what, 6, 7 years before that. It was all the rage. It was Chinese symbols. And honestly, how many people do you reckon ended up getting a Chinese tattoo where it's like it's a Chinese word for love or peace or happiness or mum or whatever the case may be, and then someone actually looks at it and it's actually something that says like dickhead instead, because it's just like, well, you don't know. I could be drawing anything and you don't know. Whoa. That's not how I saw that going. He's a guy. I think it will. I know, I was thinking that. Yeah, he was terrible. Hmm. Tommy? Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, right. Just Byron New Hampshire tell him it's Timmy or Tommy or whatever his name was. It's okay for Mum to say it. I don't like the fact that Karen was saying it. That's big. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of women on a drunken night out at karaoke bars think they can hit him as well, and they definitely can't. Oh dear. Well, yeah. Just delay the delivery. Oh god. Is it? Oops, excuse me. Oh. Oh dear. Well done. Smart idea, Pete. Oh God. Catch. Of course he did. Good question. Yeah, huh? Yes, definitely, 100%. Yeah. No, they didn't. They definitely didn't. Yeah. Whoa. Hello. Oh. Yes, they are. Ooh, that look. We know that. Of course. Oh God. So mean. Hmm. Oh. It's a bit mean. That's really bad. No. Yeah, sometimes. I do that actually. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh God. Oh God Almighty. Yep. You sure about that? Hmm. Hmm.
Can I tell them that it's all Mum's fault for being an interfering idiot?
Okay, but this conversation never happened.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful moment there at the end. That was really, really beautiful. I don't think we've had nearly enough like really nice one-on-one moments between a parent and a child. We've had a lot of them then sort of like going together, but not as many like one-on-ones. Particularly with Karen. Like Karen, she's had the odd one or two, but again, she always seemed like she was more. If you were going to see her on her own, it's more with Mum. Things like she'd be brushing her hair and they'd just be having a chat at the end of the night or whatever. It always felt like Ben is the one who got the most attention, and it wouldn't surprise me if part of the reason that Karen, to some level of degree, feels a bit left out or a little bit pushed out or a bit marginalised is because for many, many years, it's almost like she's had to fight for attention. Ben really does get pretty much all the attention, and for understandable reasons, obviously. But what I also loved with this episode, with regards to Ben, this is now the second episode where Ben has really latched onto a particular teacher. We had the one last season, I think, was it last season or the year before? Whichever one it was. But that was one played by David Troughton. And I think what works for Ben is when he is kind of made to feel special and unique and is given the opportunity to shine. And I said this back in whichever episode it was, the one where he learned that was really good at chess. I think that was really important to highlight that, and they did it again in this episode. That different people shine in different ways, and that whole idea where they were like, if he doesn't get a part, the teacher was like, maybe you could do some stuff with the lighting, for example. Because at the end of the day, what a lot of people fail to remember in so many cases, if you go and see a theatre show, yes, you've got those performers on stage, and it'll often be the leading people who take the limelight, but you do not have a show if you do not have a good lighter, a good sound engineer, a good costume designer, set builder, all these different elements that have to come together to make a complete show. It's like what you see in this show. Yes, you've got Tiger, Daniel, Ramona, who play the three kids. You got Hugh, Dennis, and Claire, who play Mum and Dad. You've had what's her name, Samantha Bond, who plays Auntie Angela. All these different kind of people, and they make an incredible show. But you've got the writers who put some great words together and great storylines together. You have the directors who allow the kids to sort of semi-improvise, to give them a different kind of viewpoint and a different agenda, and allow the show to kind of become a little bit more natural. Then you've got the lighting people, you've got all the set designers, you've got the tutors who will be on set to make sure the kids learn and they're able to carry on their own education whilst doing this kind of stuff. So there's all these different stuff that has to come together, and I'm so glad that there are teachers out there who recognise when someone is different, and they don't just dismiss them. They think of ways, okay, if we can't include them, what is a different way that we can utilise their strengths and build on them? That being said, obviously we've not heard Ben sing, so we don't know if he's going to be good or bad as Spartacus. The general assumption sounds like it's going to be that he's going to be pretty bad, but we don't know. He may have suddenly found his voice in some kind of way, with his voice deepening and maturing, which is another weird thing to see these kids just suddenly so much older and so much bigger, especially Ben. Ben's got huge. I don't know if Daniel, at the time of filming this, was indeed 13, but Yeah, he's definitely grown. He's definitely grown. But yeah, love that episode. And we are going to continue next week, I think, with, where is it? Series 5, Episode 2, which is called The Swimming Competition. Who's most likely to be involved in that? Would that be Jake? Would it be Jake? I don't know. Maybe Karen? Maybe. To be fair, it could be any of the kids. If I'm going to put my money on anyone, I'd go with Karen at this stage. That's what I'm going to put my money on. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, head on over to Patreon if you want to see all of these videos from Series 5 and hopefully the Christmas episodes nice and early. Otherwise, you can just wait each week to see them come out on YouTube. But please do subscribe if you're new. And until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek.